10 hours left, so I think we can hold on for a minute.
It's like blurry. I don't know why it's blurry. So,
Because maybe there's a raindrop on the,
what time is it? Do you know what time it is?
yeah, I think it's probably about 2.
Okay.
What time is it?
You know what's going on, dude?
3:12.
3:12. Oh, good.
What time
That
are we?
means I'll
What time is stuff getting started in the morning?
Well, when the time is right, at least when it's light out. We'll get it going again.
I think I want to go.
Trying to answer.
You don't have to stay here. You don't have to stay. I have to stay because I organize this fucking thing.
Are you gonna sleep? Do you have a place to sleep?
Yeah, I have an apartment in Brooklyn, but I'm not gonna sleep. I would.
Stay out all
Yeah, because the ground is wet, and I don't want to sleep on a wet ground. I imagine if the ground were dry, I would probably lie down on the ground and make a little pillow.
Are you a journalist?
I'm a vlogger.
Is he filming us?
I'm filming him,
She's
not
filming
you.
me.
All I have is your red umbrella. Don't worry.
It's pink.
Oh, it's pink. You can't really tell. It looks kind of magenta.
Yeah, man. If you feel like you need to go, you don't have to be here. I mean, I like numbers. I like having people down here, but there's only about 15 of us right now, down from 500. It might just be John and I grabbing a couple drums in the morning and
He also evicted us.
doing it until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But that was the idea, you know. That motherfucker sent his police force down to the park, evicted us, beat the shit out of us, stole our property, and the idea was to come up here and pay Bloomberg a visit. And we made a lot of noise today. So we'll
What
wait
do you think
until-
of the terrorist plot?
What's that?
What do you think of the terrorist plot, the press conference he had today?
I mean, I think he could have announced it tomorrow.
You feel the same way?
You know, I think he kind of wanted.
Terrorist plot.
He wanted to do it on around the same time that he evicted everyone.
Yeah, you know, he's
to keep the
looking
press
to
off
divert
of
attention.
you guys dispersing
Well,
everyone.
I can't really fully comment on the terrorist plot because I don't know enough about it, but it's kind of convenient, that's for sure. But long story short, I wanted to respond to the morning of the 15th and, you know, return the favor and visit him up here. So I brought the drum circle. We had about 500 people down here making a ton of noise.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And the idea was to go for 20. Just the idea was to go for 24 hours and make a ton of noise, and we were doing it. And then some people came down in riot gear, and they said, "Hey, you're making an unreasonable amount of noise." And I said, "Well, my lawyer's up the street. Why don't you just kind of hang tight for a second and you can talk to him?" And my lawyer said, "Well, they might have a case with the decibel levels." And I said, "All right. You know, I really, in the scheme of things,
So they blocked everything off and kind of moved you guys this way? Or?
No, we were over here to begin with.
Okay.
But
They
I
didn't
think-
let you go in front of his house?
No, and a lot of people protest in front of his house. So, you know,
But they got arrested?
3 people got arrested. And no, they normally don't get arrested. I mean,
I heard they broke up a drum circle.
this was a drum circle. This is a drum circle. They didn't break it up. They just asked us if we would pause it for a while so the children in the neighborhood could sleep. I think it's important to express oneself. I think freedom of speech is very, very important. Freedom of assembly is very important, but if you want to speak your mind, I think you also have to, you know, be aware of other people and respect them. And, you know, if we're going to be in a neighborhood making noise, I think it's appropriate if children are sleeping in the middle of the night to cease. and then take it up again in the morning. But the drum circle's still here, so we're not hypocritical by any means. You know, this is a 24-hour drum circle. We're just not drumming until the children wake up in the morning. And regarding that, hopefully we'll have another 500 people here on the corner, just to, you know, kind of let the mayor know that we're really pissed off about that, but about what he did, that is. And, you know, the thing is, we're up here because we just want him to listen to us. We want to sit down and open a dialogue, you know, just like talk to him. Because I think, and actually we think, that what's been going on lately is really fucked. This whole deal with violating a Supreme Court order, just openly violating that, not cool. You know, the police brutality, the seizure of property, which is a violation of our Fourth Amendment right. It's all the bullshit. We just feel like it's time to sit down and ask some questions. So, you know, hopefully in the morning, you know, the people who were a part of this earlier will be back, and you know, hopefully we can make a little more noise, I guess. I'm so tired. I'm about to fall asleep standing up.
Did you catch Bloomberg's orange sweater on his press conference today?
And his what?
Did you catch his orange sweater on the press conference he had today?
No.
He was wearing like a bright orange, like Ralph Lauren sweater with like green, Barth green shirt underneath. And then everybody else there was wearing like a suit. He looked kind of like a douchebag. So I was wondering if like...
It wasn't sexy.
I was wondering if he was wearing that outfit because he didn't feel like coming back home and getting his real clothes. He just came from golfing or something. What do you think about that? Do you think it might be true?
I think orange and green.
Do you think he came down here at all today?
Probably.
You think he did?
Probably.
Police escort and
He
stuff?
lives here.
Mm-hmm. He probably doesn't give a fuck.
Probably not. Probably not.
Probably doesn't even know you guys exist.
Oh, he knows we exist. Tired. How the fuck am I gonna stay awake?